Good morning students, myself Kajal. I am your science teacher from Baba Kishan Das Public Senior Secondary School, Slana, District Fatehgarh Sahib. Students, as we have started chapter number 9, Reproduction in Animals, and we have already discussed some of its topics in the previous video, and in this video we are going to discuss the next topic. So our next topic is development of embryo. Fertilization results in the formation of a zygote which begins to develop in an embryo. The zygote divides repeatedly to give rise to a ball of cells. The cells begin to form groups that develop into different tissues and organs of the body. फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद हमारे पास जाइगोट की फॉर्मेशन होती है और जाइगोट कंप्लीट डिवेल्प होने के बाद एम्ब्रियो में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. दिस डिवेल्पिंग स्ट्रक्चर इज टर्म्ड एज एम्ब्रियो एंड इट कंटिन्यूज टू डिवेल्प इन यूटेरस. इट ग्रेजुअली डिवेल्प बॉडी पार्ट्स सच एज हेड, ईयर्स, आईज, लेग्स एटसेट्रा. दिस डिवेल्प स्ट्रक्चर इज टर्म्ड एज fetus. After the development of zygote, it converts into embryo, and when the embryo is fully developed, then it converts into the fetus, which keep on developing into the uterus. Next we have the figure A showing zygote formation and development of an embryo from the zygote. Second we have ball of cells, and in third we have embedding of embryo in the uterus. Next we have metamorphosis. The transformation of larva into an adult through drastic changes is called metamorphosis. वो process जिसमें larva adults में convert हो जाता है, that is metamorphosis. In case of tadpoles, they transform into adults capable of jumping and swimming. Observe different stages of frog starting from egg to adult. There are 3 different stages in the frog, that is egg, tadpole and the adults, and the figure is shown. Next we have asexual reproduction. The type of reproduction in which only one parent is involved is called asexual reproduction. वो reproduction जिसमें सिर्फ एक single parent ही involve होता है, that is asexual reproduction. The process in which new individual develop from the bud is in hydra is called budding. We have 2 methods of asexual reproduction. One is budding and second is binary fission. Another method of asexual reproduction is observed in the amoeba, which is binary fission. In this, nucleus divides into 2 nuclei. Thus, 2 amoeba are formed from one parent amoeba. इसमें जो parent nucleus है वो 2 nuclei में convert हो जाता है और हमारे पास 1 amoeba से हमारे पास 2 amoebas की formation हो जाती है. That is known as binary fission. Next we have homework based on the topics that we have recently discussed. First is very short answer question. First is how embryo converts into fetus. After the formation of embryo, it starts developing its parts such as ears, eyes, legs, etc. And when the parts are identifiable, it converts into fetus. Next question is which process is shown in the figure. The process shown here is metamorphosis. Next is short answer type question. What is metamorphosis? Give example. The drastic change that takes place during the development of an animal is called metamorphosis. वो changes जो किसी भी animal की development के time पे produce होते हैं, that are metamorphosis. For example, there are 3 different stages in frog. First is egg, second is tadpole, and third is larva. Next is differentiate between sexual and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, in this 2 parents are involved in the formation of new individual and it involves the fusion of gametes. Next we have asexual reproduction. In this only one parent is involved in the formation of new individual and it does not involve the fusion. Next is write a note on test tube baby. The babies produced by artificial fertilization outside the body are called test tube babies. जो test tube babies हैं वो आर्टिफिशियल फर्टिलाइजेशन से प्रोड्यूस होते हैं. नेक्स्ट वी हैव लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन. डिफाइन एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. डिस्क्राइब 2 मेथड्स ऑफ एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. The type of reproduction in which only single parent is involved is called asexual reproduction. The first method is binary fission. In this method, the nucleus divides into 2 nuclei giving rise to formation of 2 individual from one parent nuclei. इस method में एक parent nuclei से हमारे पास 2 new individuals produce होते हैं. This method occurs in amoeba. Second is budding. In this method, the new individual is formed from the bud on the parental body. This occurs in the hydra. So students, you have to write these questions on your fair notebook and understand properly. Students, I hope that you all have understood the concepts properly. Thank you students. Have a nice day.